Love, lust, sex, and music, baby. Let's get it.
One day you just how it feels. Just how it feels. Just how it feels. Baby, is it
The podcast is on, gonna tell a Taliban. Red Bull sponsor, Apple Music, check the sound scan. Ciroc D, plus I got the hottest host with me. Street funny.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Yo, what's up? Too damn slow for the beat, man. Like, Remy, that shit was just too slow.
What's going on?
He might be sick. You know, every time he might be under the weather.
He under the weather. You know, I don't know. It wasn't right. Yours wasn't right.
It wasn't right.
Nah.
All right.
It's like we had a thing going, and then once again,
it was gonna throw us off beat.
yeah.
Cause he wasn't right.
And I'm the one with the white parent, but you the one with no rhythm. I don't know what's up. It's your favorite podcast this side of the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh.
Love, lust, sex, and music. I'm your girl, Trina Shefani.
And it's your boy Remy Rowe.
And Keith, so serious.
All right.
Yeah, so what's good? We just came off of a great high. We just had celebrated our 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
And if y'all
the
wasn't
city
there,
came
y'all
out.
missed it.
The city came out for
A
Roe.
lot of love.
True.
The city had came out for Roe.
True.
That was shots fired.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Petty.
Once again, you know, David Ruffin and the Temptations. So the city had came out for David Ruffin.
Fuck the Temptations.
Fuck us, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, y'all was there. Nah.
I know I had a song, but
Hey, nah, it was all good. What was some of y'all highlights of the show?
my highlight, you know what me and Kiki talked about, what was dope for us? It's always dope when we see artists that have already been on the show and we kind of become fans of theirs if we didn't know them before. But it's awesome watching the growth of that artist.
Mm-hmm.
I can agree with that.
And that was dope. So like me and Kiki were talking about, Milani was on, you know, one of our first 25 shows.
Right.
And then to see her progression from then until Friday night, that was off the chain. Like
That's just, I had really.
Can I just say I told y'all so though?
No, but I had really.
'Cause y'all know I
No,
always
he said she's a better performer
Right,
than she
I
was
told-
as being interviewed. But it also sometimes is just the vibe.
Right.
It's also a different something. But I think that I don't know if it had came off wrong, Milani. If it did, it's not what I meant. But I just mean the growth as in a song. I mean, she had a little bop before when she came here the first time, but the songs that she performed at the show, I really liked. I fucked with them. You know, and so I think that was a big difference. But really, that wasn't a highlight for me. My highlight was definitely I didn't pay for a drink. It was a highlight.
I didn't say what was your hussy highlight to the evening.
I didn't hustle a drink. I didn't ask for not one drink. But I definitely drunk for the night.
Ain't that typically the case when you go out?
I didn't ask her what her hussy highlights was.
That's typically the case when you go out.
I didn't ask her what those highlights was. It was. I had a good time. Prophet was off the chain. We had the we changed the music. He didn't stop. We took the microphone. He didn't stop.
Prophet show was an emulation of his interview. Once my boy get going, he get in the zone, and it's hard to. He don't. Prophet don't want to stop. He gonna go all night. You know what I'm saying? So it was the same way with his interview. He was long winded. My boy gave us a lot, so I wouldn't expect for the show to be different, but.
I got to give it to Flying Remy. I wasn't expecting slow it down because I'm my little shit.
I got a question. Was I the only one to know? Because I'm reenacting what I saw that night.
You petty as hell.
What was doing? Who was he on the phone with?
That's numbers. That's
like
numbers.
On the phone, I'm like,
Hey,
she's so
you
petty.
ever watch wrestling and wrestlers have a signature move? That's Noma's signature move because he
with
do
all
that,
them damn gold.
He do that in the video shoot. He do that everywhere. It's something about him in that phone. I said I was gonna ask
My
him one day.
homegirl said to me, she was like, "Who is he calling?" I
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know,
But you know
hope
what?
it's true.
I think overall for me, I just like the energy of the
Yeah.
night.
It
I
was
think
a
all
positive
the
night. No
artists,
issues.
they appreciated each other. It was no disrespect. Everybody came out. I ain't gonna lie. Like I have so many moments in the night that I thought there was a win for me, but just to see Pusha Preem and see Bang,
That was dope.
That John Wall, they did
Yo,
one
yeah,
song.
man.
That
Yeah,
was
man.
my,
John
but that's
Wall.
my
Yeah,
song.
man.
I've been telling y'all about that song
And-
before
man.
Pusha came on the show. That John Wall is my song because it start off with that church twerk,
Yeah.
and come out on that joint.
Right.
That is my song.
The
But
thing is, I've been heard the song when he was on the show.
song wasn't
That's
even-
their energy.
But to see him perform it was just like it was
Yeah.
10 decibels better than just listening to the song. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
they had so much energy. But the funniest part about that was, so after they get finished performing, I was like, "Yo, Bane, why was you sitting on the speaker?" He's like, "They lose their mind." All that. Bane was like, "They is not."
Bane
knocking
was
up
so
in the
calm and just he was like the sniper in the cut. I'm like, Bane, get up there, man.
And shout out to DC. He came up there into the
DC
song.
did his thing. One song got up there, and you know that was on improv because he came. He was like, Remy, man, next time y'all got to get me on the show. I was like, well, I got to be next time. Why we can't get you on the night? He was like, for real? I was like, yeah. I said, go holler at the DJ. and
His
sing
voice
your
don't
song.
even sound like that.
That's how he sound.
Nah,
you know, with that little.
it's like that
that
squeaky girly
squeaky,
voice.
yeah.
But that was dope. And Numbers opened up for us impromptu too. That
Right.
was dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it's good. I
look-
mean, but I think somebody had mentioned something about, you know, when you coming from the other side of the bridge, sometimes as an artist you don't get the amount of love. It was just nice to see that even as you see other artists up here and they rooting for the artist that's performing, you know, and I think that really took something a whole
Yeah.
nother different feel.
One of my
Right.
Masonic brothers had said that also. He said, because he's a musician and he's from the other side of the bridge, and he said that. He said, man, I wish St. Pete would come together the way Tampa come together for its artists. And I was like, you know, you just got to get it popping. You got to be at the right place at the right time and realize that crab in the barrel concept is deaded. You know what I mean? One gets out and pull the other one out. Let's not, you know,
Right.
that concept. But it was a dope anniversary, and then the pop-up the next day was dope.
That was dope.
And then we went down to see the Outcasts.
How was that?
Jubei
Jubei.
killed it.
She ain't call him Juby.
I ain't call him Juby this time. Jubei killed it, and it was
Nephew.
dope. He
Shout
got
out
up
to
there.
Jubei,
He
too,
got
man.
up there and he killed it, and we had a good time. We had a good time this weekend, and then we rounded it out Sunday with the Shizzle show. Went down to Whiskey Joe's, grabbed some lunch.
Oh, we
went-
didn't give a shout out to Courtney Shiloh. She definitely
Courtney
lit.
Shiloh
Courtney
came
Shiloh.
all the
Courtney
way
did her
from
thing.
yes, and she did her thing.
Yeah, she really did.
That R&B, it was the
If
missing
y'all
piece.
ain't got it yet, make sure you go get that IOU. It's
IOU.
on all platforms.
And so it's
Lucy,
on everything. So on everything is on all
Sure.
platforms.
Sure is. Hey,
Yeah.
but not to steal Courtney Shine. Hey, my phone actually was blowing up all weekend long with guys wanting to get features with her. So
Well, Courtney will be back.
yeah, definitely. But like she told me, she was like, Remy, set it up. They can send me the session. I lay the vocals out here and then send it back, and they can have it mixed by the engineer, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she told me what her going rate is, what she charged, which I think is very low for her. You know what I'm saying, for the quality of an artist that she is, because she could definitely get a lot more than what she charged. But yeah, I say I'll definitely plug her in with some guys out here.
All right. Well, let's got some other cool things going on. We got Headbuster Week coming up. So, you know, we got all that. So we'll post all that information on our social media. We play a big part with that this year. We're definitely one of the sponsors, along with our sponsor, Red Bull.
Giving
you
us
wings.
Uh-huh.
Give you wings.
Tony was very humble to receive his award too.
Yes, we gave out some awards, and we actually have to redo it because something happened to some of the awards. So we're going to do sneak attacks. We're going to grab our camera guy and we're gonna
We just
run
popping
on
up on
we're
niggas.
popping up with
That's
some
what's
balloons
up.
and delivering his. But Headbuster will be receiving his during Headbuster week. He wanted to save it
Okay.
for that week while we're celebrating him on his birthday. But Headbuster and Dream Child and Tampa Tony H, even our
I saw
web.
H out there too. He was kind of in and out, but it was just
He had to work the next day.
yeah,
he said,
just the
so.
fact that he came through to show his face. That was a lot.
Oh
of
yeah,
love.
and he wants to get back on. He said that he didn't like when he came here. The show was clean.
but you know what? H is that type of guy where
We were talking about real hip hop.
we had some real good dialogue with H, man. So it was kind of out of the realm
Then
to
he had
just
the
go.
Cold Stone cake.
Yeah, and it was
He
his
had good
birthday,
cake.
right?
It was his birthday.
Yeah.
So, but nah, he said he want to get back and raunchy. He want to tell us what he did.
What he did with them toys that we
What them
got him.
toys
That's
we
what's
got.
up. That's what's up.
You know what? And so shout out to our social media because now we're definitely on Google Music and we're back up on iTunes and we're back up on Google Music, iTunes, Spotify.
And
so I'll
the
make
website up,
and
right?
the website has been up.
Okay.
But you can always go on there and catch it. And I'll make sure that all those links get out there this week. And I just want to say thank you to my whole team. A year, to say it's been a year and look back and where we've come from a year and how far we're going, we're really catching stamina and catching on, and the momentum is there. And I just want you guys to know that I love you and thank you for taking this ride with
No
me.
doubt. No doubt.
And
all day.
all the way.
It's been
you
a
know,
fun ride. It's been a fun ride. It's been like any ride that had its ups and its downs. I think we had more ups than downs, but it was definitely it went by quick to me. You know what I'm saying? It's been a fast year.
Yeah, when you look up and it say it's been a year.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to
got on
Red
my
Bull before we
nerve.
forget too,
We
man.
said that already.
We did?
Where you was at?
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. Because I'm looking at them on the table and I'm like, did we get a shout out already?
But I was on YouTube and I was looking at our body and collection and we had like 73 videos
Damn.
posted between the podcast, our business show, our different little segments and stuff we do.
Right.
So we're really getting a body of work, and that some of these bodies of work move faster than other one. 'Cause that Jube, he up there 106 views.
Yeah, already.
He's one of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
the millennials, man, they support each other. They really fucks with each other, you know, and he got a big ass following.
So make sure, with that saying, make sure you like, you watch, you subscribe, you do all those things, not just to us, to our guests. They need the same support that you give us. We need you to like them. We need you to support. We need you to comment.
Right.
When those numbers get to a certain point on YouTube, YouTube starts to cut a check.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
We need that check too.
we need that check.
That's
You
real.
need, we got to start charging. I don't know, 50 cents a word. 50 cents a
Yeah.
word.
I think in the future though we do need to get back to the music review where we can have
Yeah, we definitely
artists
got to get back
do
on
music
there.
submissions.
I just brought that. It's so funny you said that because
She
you
talked
like
about
in my
it today.
head.
Right.
I just brought that up.
That's scary because I don't try to be on neither one of these niggas.
Yeah, neither one of these. But coming back May, we're gonna do a thing where the artists can submit their music, and we can review it and put it on or whatever. So we're gonna get that back popping coming, the beginning of May. So the artists need to get that music in there, and we can go from there. And the cool thing about our web guy is music that's been on the show. He puts it on the website, so it circulates on there too. And if you have a video treatment for that song, it connects too. So like I go
Right.
on there sometimes and see that the videos and stuff are connected, and that's dope. But I
Make
think
sure
the
y'all
biggest,
got y'all monetization and paperwork right, man, because you can get
Yes.
credit for all that. so.
yes, you want to hit, please. But I think the biggest winner this from the party was these party favors was on the table.
Yes.
They had love these party favors, girl.
Y'all got
They
the
was-
good, y'all got the good
They
shit.
had one over well.
Magnums ain't cheap either. Shit, y'all went all the way out.
We didn't go all the way. Nothing. Went to
Nah,
the,
we
went
went,
to
nah,
the
don't tell them
alcohol.
where we went.
They want you to be safe.
Oh man.
Yes.
You tell them you got to.
We just really we didn't want nobody to come back and be like, damn, I fucked up. I
have a
came to y'all
podcast,
show.
baby.
Yep.
We don't
Nah.
got
We ain't
child
got no more
support.
podcasts, baby.
No.
We don't got no
Negative.
child support. What's this though?
Negative.
Kiki want to talk about this
Not-
though. You wanna talk about this?
You
You
want to
wanna
talk about
wait?
right now? I think
You wanna
y'all.
wait?
You wanna
I
wait?
think y'all been rambling for a minute
I
now.
think we could bring a guest up.
I think we can bring a guest up.
guest
Yeah,
Who
and I
gonna
can
bring
just
up
talk
first?
about it because I'm so.
Who gonna bring up
interested
first?
I don't know who y'all want to bring up first.
You gonna rock paper scissors?
about it. Why hip hop been here the longest? Let's bring them up.
All right.
On the block with hip hop.
On the block.
I said why hip hop. I'm so sorry, y'all.
On the block with hip hop.
On the block with hip hop.
Hip hop up
All
first.
right.
They were the first guest to arrive on the set tonight. Yes, sir. Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
Yep.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Just
You sure we
grab
want
a
a
chair.
mic? Or we just
1 2 1 2. Yeah, we on.
you want another chair? We can get another chair up here.
He working too. My man
Yeah,
working.
see, OG's.
Are you gonna talk from
he
behind?
never,
We
like
take it.
really, y'all really,
I'm behind the T. What T?
y'all really getting a good one because he never really even like gets in front of the camera.
He doesn't
Yeah.
get in front of the camera. Why
Ever,
not?
That would
ever,
be, I, never.
ever.
Maybe once in a while you might catch
Hey.
a little glimpse of him, but no,
If you ever see them out working like at a venue, it's always just like how it is. My man is the face and he the man behind the camera.
he's
Well, listen, because our cameraman gets in the camera all the time.
Yeah, if you, all in your videos.
if you tired of your camera,
If you hire your cameraman all in your videos, listen, I
Come to
can't.
death row.
Listen,
Rob is just a
Right.
voice. So look,
Listen.
him coming in and out like that, man.
listen. We did a pop-up podcast on Saturday, right? Okay, he sure did pop his ass right to the table with a mic. I'm like, what
We
is
wasn't ready.
Who is recording? I'm like, who
Sometimes you
is
gotta-
recording?
yeah, I'm always interviewing people. Sometimes like it's like
All right, so
So tell the people
Who you are.
Tell the people who you are,
Alright,
man. We know who you are, but
Yeah, I know. Now, Key and Miss, she's funny.
Trina, yeah.
Hold the mic up to your mouth so
they
can
say
hear
I
That's
See,
right.
Rob just come out of nowhere. Hold your mic up to the ground so they can hear you.
He's like that God speaking down.
Yeah, but
you. You got to correct them sometimes. That's all.
yes. Daddy.
yeah, but okay, we from New York. You know,
All
we
right.
came to Florida.
All
Where
right.
y'all, where y'all from? Where y'all from?
Bronx, New
we
York.
from the
Bronx, New
Bronx.
York.
Okay, we're at
St. Pete, stand up though. St.
The
Pete, stand
Bronx,
up.
New York.
St. Pete,
What
stand
part
up.
of
It's been
Bronx?
Florida.
The motherland.
Okay, because I lived on
Yeah, from the
Story
BX.
now, and I lived
Oh, you
on
lived on
Story.
Story and what?
On the Story in Boynton.
Oh,
Right there,
really?
yeah, with my ex, I used to live right over there.
Uh-oh.
So that's when you
Uh-oh.
say.
That's
But
the
now,
street from that little store. It's
No,
a-
but
it's only
I'm a
one little store
Brooklyn.
on that block.
Yes, and it.
Yeah, I
And the
know what you're
McDonald's
talking
right
about.
there, and then you go around the corner and get you some hookers.
Well, if you go in that way,
If you go that way, get you some hookers. You know what I mean?
So you know.
And don't ever fall asleep in your car.
you know.
Don't ever. Don't ever fall asleep in your car.
So we've been doing hip hop a long
see,
time.
there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this
He's
hip-hop thing is
speaking
an
again.
outplay, Man, it's an outplay, man.
Man.
That's just what it is. That's why. So when we put the mics down,
Something that mic is going in and out. Let's get him a.
is it going in and out or is it just me? No, it's going in and out.
Yeah.
He's going in and out.
It's going in
Going.
and out.
I don't really saw that.
Now I'm just really fucking with you. But it was
There you go.
going in and out.
Okay, we'll figure it out. It might need batteries.
You sure? We straight?
I don't talk that much. Go ahead.
I
Me
seen
and
you on
Remy
the
are
phone
Tauruses, we do
earlier.
the
I
talking.
seen you on the phone earlier. Stop playing. Stop playing. I seen you on the low. But yeah, so we here now in Florida though, man. We've been doing this on the block with hip hop thing for like what?
Wow. Since 2004.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn,
Damn,
homie.
boy.
Yeah,
That's a
man.
long minute.
Yeah,
Body of
yeah,
work.
Yeah.
That's
oh
a
yeah.
child.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We've
That's
been
a
doing
whole
hip hop
child.
all our life, but like
Yeah.
with the video and the interview and the stuff like that.
Yeah, all that
the
came
video
through
since
when we
2004.
got down here.
Yeah.
Put that in
That's
effect.
dope.
So that was
All right.
Yeah, and
The
our thing is
interviews.
just for a platform for other artists to if you up and coming artists or whatever you're doing. Yeah, if it's about hip hop,
Yeah.
Right.
we try to engulf all the 5 elements and all that. You know what I mean? So
Still
and,
trying
you
to
know,
teach the
we all
youth.
know what hip hop is now.
Right.
They don't.
you know,
they
if-
might not know. See, because I come from a different genre.
Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I'm
If
a
you-
Brooklyn baby, born and raised Bed-Stuy. So what to hip hop to me is Wordsworth, that kind of Sean Price.
Okay.
Big
Oh,
L.
Sean Price, yes,
on.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
You know what I
yes.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I'm old hip hop.
Rest in
You know
peace.
what I mean?
Rest
I'm
in
like
peace, yeah.
really
Like
old
shit, Sean
hip-hop.
Price, yeah.
Yeah, so that's hip hop
Boot
to me.
camp click.
Yes, boot camp
Yeah.
click.
Buckshot.
Yeah.
What
They,
else?
see,
Buckshot.
but they don't know about
I
what I
shared
mean.
the stage with Buckshot, man, at
Yeah,
Boy City.
and my man
First
Evil
started
Lee,
doing
Evil
music.
Lee, you know how we do. So yeah.
And Jean Grey, that kind of stuff. When I can remember going to Webster Hall, that kind of.
Wow.
See, I'm showing my girl.
Wow.
I know what you're saying.
Wow.
She looks 26 though, right?
Lie. Lie.
But it's
Well,
okay.
oh.
It's okay, man.
Yeah.
we all
You know
I
what I
just
mean?
said.
we all were there.
Yeah,
We
but that
almost
was when
there.
music was music.
I still like the music now. It just kind of evolved to another spot. Like, I'm more into lyrics. What you saying?
Yeah, I
That's
don't want to
just
have
me.
to put YRN in front of my name. You know what I mean? Like, nobody needs to know I'm young rich nigga.
Right.
You don't gotta put that, girl. You gotta put.
I just want to hear what you saying.
Right.
That's it. Like, I don't dance. So
I
the
just
beat
want.
could be whatever.
I just
what you
want.
saying?
I just want the beat to stay with the song.
Why she talking about Blueface?
Listen, I didn't say nobody
You
name.
ain't have
I didn't say nobody
You
name.
ain't have to.
Tatiana.
Who is that though? Like,
That's all
Blueface,
Tatiana.
the guy from Cali.
okay.
He raps off beat. He's very
it
off
sounds
beat.
so bad.
Yeah.
But he's not the first. Me and
Nah.
Kiki were talking about this other day. Remember, Silk
Silk
could
the
never
Shock.
catch the beat.
But you know what? I actually like Silk off beat.
Yeah,
I like it better than
sometimes
Blue.
you can master it off beat and it
Right.
it goes
Right.
off beat. Off beat rappers is
Yeah.
off
Hey, Ro,
Yo.
what's the name of the complex?
Somebody
What
keeps
is it?
hitting my
Park.
gate.
What is it? Park Place.
Park Place.
Park
It is
Place.
Park
Is somebody at the gate? Yeah. He brought me my phone too late. Go back and do
Okay.
it again.
back. She said go back and do it again.
He brought me my phone.
Wow.
This real life. This real life.
Yeah,
real
and I'm
time.
sitting here bugging out like,
Real
yo,
time.
really, is this really going on right now?
It's real
Like,
time.
like, is this
Real
really going
time.
on? Like,
Real time.
Fuck it.
No edits. No cuts. No edits.
Wait, but he got on the mic to say
Listen,
it too. He ain't asked nobody in the back.
and I was gonna say like, are we on commercial break? Like, nah, somebody told me I went outside and lit up. So I'm like, nah, we on commercial break.
Listen,
Shout out Red Bull. You know what I mean?
one night we
He's
was
a kind of important guy, so you know.
One
what I'm saying?
night we
He
had
follows
to-
me around.
Is he a friend of ours?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he's an important guy. Then.
one night I had to use the bathroom so bad, and like J Rock was talking, and the whole time I'm like, yeah, go ahead.
she literally almost threw the table over to get to the bathroom.
That's real life. It's real life.
I had to
Real
be-
life.
Recording real life, man.
Yeah.
Wait
we had recorded 2 shows. I had broke the seal, so at that point I was running back and forth to the bathroom. I didn't care. I just pushed the table.
Time out. We ain't got no damn drinking word.
Oh,
We don't.
We don't.
hold
What's
on a
the-
second.
what's-
I got to
what-
let him in the gate.
You got him.
I got him.
Hey, yo, this is
And
real life.
what's the
Hey,
drinking
listen.
word?
This is
What's
real
that
life.
about?
The drinking
Yeah.
word tonight.
What's the word? Bitch, you ain't come up with no word
What?
today.
Action. Y'all want it to be
I think action is a good word.
Action is the
we
good
dealing
word.
with the video.
Okay, now how we just
got a
gonna
video.
say action? Like,
No, don't worry. We find a way.
So look, man.
We find a way to say it.
I've been going hard all week and I ain't got no action.
Oh shit!
Take a sip.
Anytime somebody say the word action, you got the sip.
I don't have nothing to
I
say.
mean, for
about
y'all.
I was gonna get some action at the party, but Big Daddy said I was flirting too much.
Somebody said
No
I need me a
action.
drink. That might be right. Yeah, at least a sip. I might say action.
Ah.
He didn't tell you that this was Drink Champs meets. He didn't tell you.
Well, you know, I finished my drink. I had mine already. I didn't know going back to the
Hold on,
to
let
the
me
well.
tell you.
I didn't want it to go dry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm so sorry. I'm so rude.
listen, y'all can't even sneak up on us. You know why? Let me tell you why.
Why?
Because we already know who's coming.
Because
Oh,
Kiki,
it was coming you that bad to want to know
no,
who
it wasn't because
I got the message.
Because-
Don't come at me.
Oh.
you know what's so funny is that I used to live next door.
Yeah.
So the guest that you bring in here has already been here.
Right.
So they text Kiki because they also knew that this is not where she lives at.
My brother. Appreciate you.
They was like, this is not where Trina lives at. Trina lives next door.
Right.
Appreciate you, my brother.
So then they hit Kiki up and said, we here.
But that's the third guest that I was telling you about earlier.
Oh, listen.
I just say never give y'all no names.
Listen, we don't need names and games.
Obviously.
So anyway, back to the show.
Okay.
So y'all been doing this since this long.
Like since
That's 14 years,
2004.
yo. That's the year my
14
daughter was
years,
born.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Y'all still got the studio
and we've
over in
been
St. Pete?
everywhere. Now we closed that down. It's now more of a private thing. Like if you
Okay.
come to the studio now to record, like we know you. It ain't
Right.
like so much like you
Open to the
working
public.
every- yeah,
Got you.
know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Some public.
They got a
That's
nice
dope.
spot over there too,
like about
man.
this much public, but no,
Yeah.
not really. We got to know you. You know what I mean? Like you. It's a more intimate setting now. It's
Got
all
you.
good, know what I mean? So now
Nice
just-
studio. It was
everybody ain't running
what was
around.
that on Central?
That was right on Central.
Right on
across the
Central.
street from the taco bus.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even
Okay.
said
Oh,
that.
our
They ain't
brother's got a
sponsoring that. I shouldn't even said that.
Right. Exactly.
Cut the check.
Listen, our brothers own a shop up right there
Up
between
the
the
street,
taco bus.
yeah.
the tax.
So you
accountable
just gonna keep
taxes.
saying that name?
Okay.
Yeah.
He told you they ain't cut no checks.
They ain't cut no check for
They ain't
us.
cut
You
no
right.
checks.
You right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You right. You know what I mean? Messing around with them, you be locked up. They wouldn't even bond you out. You know what I'm saying?
So check it right. I met these guys about 7 years ago, maybe. 2011.
I'm gonna tell you something real. It might be a little before.
Yeah,
that.
it's been longer than that. Yeah.
It's been longer than that. Cause the first time, like, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out about 2005, but that was in Anwar Studio.
Wow, that's
Was he-
real.
Was he
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
Was
with
he
the
a
Henny
young-
Nights.
That's real.
What's he trying to figure out who
Yeah.
Anwar is? Who Anwar?
We know who
Yo,
Anwar
Big Shouts
is.
War. I mean,
we
War.
met Anwar
Yeah.
at the Tampa
Yeah,
conference.
the conference. Yeah, you met him there.
That's back when
That's
I
the-
don't remember him.
That's back
like
when
the
Remy
hood
was Red
super
Rain.
producer right
That
there.
was
Back
back.
when-
I
he was
can't
Red
even
Rain?
front.
That back when
War,
Remy
Big
was
Shouts,
Red
man.
Rain.
For real.
Yeah, you right. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was back then. Like, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
That was back when Remy was Red Rain. He with the Fly Squad.
Nah, this is way. Fly Squad wasn't even thought about then.
Was this Illsboro days?
This was the original Illsboro, not Buster and Mark, but
not
the
Buster
original,
and Mark. This is
the original Illsboro.
This-
Yomi.
Yeah.
Yomi.
Yomi.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
My brothers, yeah.
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 Okay.
My brother
That's
Rock,
then. That's
yeah.
a long time.
Long time, yeah.
Damn. You've been rapping a long time, Remy.
So really,
He just put out an album.
He just put out an album on,
So
on
you
everything. On everything.
whatever.
On everything. all streaming.
I'm gonna
Hey.
drink a little something too, because I don't have to wait to say action, right?
Exactly.
We
Yeah,
always
exactly.
drinking. Nah. We,
take
I
it
mean, we always finding a reason to drink.
Sometimes I get some
Hey,
action,
let's-
sometimes I don't.
Sometimes you feel like, hey,
Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. Action.
Action.
Okay.
Lost Boys used to have a song called Lights, Camera, Action.
Action.
You know, for the nigga that ain't never drinking, he always got some shit to say.
Oh.
Remy?
What you mean never drinking? This the first night I ain't drank.
Hell no. You don't really count your water bottle.
Whatever, man.
Anyways, so I had a question. So you heard of this before? I know it's all like all off topic. You know what this is?
No. It
I'm
says
so-
satin. I can read it.
It say
says
satin dams.
Yeah.
You know what it's called, Trina?
A dental
A
dam.
dental dam.
Okay,
You
I know what
that
dental
is?
dams are,
You
yeah.
know what that is? You seen them before?
Yes.
What is it? What is it?
Right.
What do you do with it?
Hold on.
I don't know
It's,
what
it's, it's some type of contraceptive.
It is.
Yeah, that's for
That's you
cleanliness and all
Hefner's
that
voice
stuff.
we're hearing.
You put it over the vagina part.
Yeah.
Or
you
the
go ahead.
asshole.
It had really-
You don't
asshole.
got to limit it to vagina.
You don't.
They have flavors.
It has flavors. This is
Damn.
strawberry.
No, you put it over to
Put it over to not get
a
STDs,
disease.
Yeah.
stuff like that, right? But I just felt like, as a woman, if I'm asking you to eat it, why the hell do I want you to cover it before you eat it?
Well, actually, this is kind of real flimsy, so you might be able to feel the same thing.
Nah, it should. If you eat it right, that shit shouldn't still be on there.
What it feel like?
But I got another question.
That's kind of true.
Have you ever gave somebody
This
a...
shit feel like a fruit roll up.
Have you ever gave... Have you ever...
That's what it feel like, but
Have you ever gave somebody a Magnum and it was too big and they had to put a twist tie on the
Nah,
side?
they use the rubber band, girl.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Stop it.
No. Never. A friend of mine did. That's all I was asking.
I'm sorry, I was just
Wow.
we had used them for our show. Well, not used them for the show, but
y'all had demonstrated it and everything.
I
No.
didn't say that.
No, I didn't
We
say
had-
that.
no,
I'm
we had-
asking a
we
question.
had
You said
brought
you
out-
used it for the show, so
I
if
meant-
you used it, I know how you use it. So
That's
did
what I
y'all
was going to ask. I
demonstrate?
was going to ask, how'd you get it? Wait,
Get
what are
no
you
female
doing
condoms?
with it?
No.
No, so we had really provided for the show. We brought like a lot of contraceptives,
Oh, okay.
female
Okay.
condoms.
Oh, contra. Okay.
Okay, so it was like
I can
a
understand
We didn't want
that.
nobody
educational
to-
show that day.
No, we didn't want nobody to get pregnant at our 1 year
No
anniversary. We wanted
podcast
everybody to
babies.
have safe sex. So we gave out
So-
condoms and candy apples at our party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lollipops.
Lollipops, pop rocks.
What was
But have fun,
Have
but
fun
be
in a
safe.
safe way.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
the
that's-
logic
give us-
behind the
give
candy?
us
That's the
some,
adult
Kiki.
thing to do.
Oh, we sorry.
Hell, we got a gift for you.
Adult life.
You got a
We
gift
do.
for me?
We do
There you
got a
go.
gift for you.
All right,
You know?
this is gonna work for me, but like I'm married, so I don't use.
You don't
these.
use those?
Okay, well, leave
yeah.
those for me because I use them.
If I even came home and said this was a gift, my wife would be like, "From
Yeah.
who?
Bro, what the fuck for?
What
Okay.
kind of gift was that? What y'all
Leave
say?"
them. Leave them
Say
for
that
me.
about that too.
Leave them for me because I'm in this world.
You
Yeah,
love this
yeah.
world.
I'm of this world.
Ah, chill.
Well, let's work. You know
I'm
what? Hey, babe, look,
Pop rock.
it really was a gift. So we can even go back and you can see. I'll
See
show
it
you where I
on the
got it.
show.
Yeah.
Because this
We're
is
not
kind
even
of
gonna let you take them
Appreciate it.
home.
Don't even take
No problems.
But you can use those pop rocks though.
Them pop rocks work.
Yeah, you want to keep those.
OG style, yes.
You want
Yes.
to keep the power rock.
no dental
But
dams.
let me tell you something. Don't use pop rocks with Red Bull. It's
They
dangerous.
fuck it up.
Wow.
I almost killed myself. Yeah, I was
Are
trying
you
something
speaking
new.
from personal
Yeah,
experience,
she
or you
said
just
she almost killed herself.
I almost
Wow.
killed
That's what
myself.
she said.
Damn.
It was,
For real, for real? That's
it was a
crazy.
situation and it got a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
crazy.
Got a little crazy.
You know,
It get like that.
I
It shit
forgot
get-
I had the Red Bull in my mouth. And then I went to, and it ain't about me.
Okay.
So y'all been doing this about 14 years. Y'all done got damn near every artist in the Bay.
No, yeah, we have a lot of art. Like for real, like if you go back and check or whatever, but it's like a lot of artists who we had before they was who they was. And it was
Right.
like,
Isn't
oh,
that
snap.
dope?
And we used to always say, if you get on our shit, you gonna blow.
Right.
Automatically, we used to always say that. So it's like, it's kind of it.
But have you ever had an artist come on your show and you knew they wasn't gonna blow?
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I can't think of the names, but yeah. Like, it's been times like,
I can think of the
people
names,
give
but
us CDs and stuff, and I'm gonna be real with you. Like,
I can
I
think of
listen
the-
to everything. Like, I still have bags of CDs that, like, I listen to your music.
Right.
When I get around to, I will listen to it, but it's not like, but I do listen to it, and
He
some of
actually,
that's, I
he
frisbee
do
some of
because
that
we
shit, too.
interviewed Nipsey Hussle one time, and he told me about him in his
And
CD.
he ain't, you know,
Yeah,
Right.
I like,
and that's how I found out about Nipsey Hussle.
so,
Wow.
yeah, so
You
that
know what I'm
was all right.
saying?
Y'all boys do a lot of y'all. I don't know about now, but y'all did a lot of traveling at one point because y'all used to be everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, we had to slow up a little bit. Families and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. You know,
you had a
real
lot
life
of frequent
kicking.
flying miles, didn't you?
Yeah.
2.5 years straight,
2.5
years.
every day.
Now,
The only day off was Tuesday.
now y'all
and
was
we
y'all
in
was
the
y'all,
station.
y'all was
Yeah.
kind of hitting the road with Creek for the
yeah,
campaign
yeah.
for the street control, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out to the homie
my
too,
boy
man.
G in the building. That's
Yeah,
what,
shout out to GICG sitting in the
I
back.
don't
That's
see
what
G.
What
interrupted
it
the
do?
show. I told you we had somebody
Oh, there
important.
he is. He's so light skinned, he feeling with the
Yeah.
wall. Go ahead.
And it's crazy. It's full circle, right? Because
Right.
you
And,
know,
and you know, we used to rock with Raider too.
right. Me and Pro was just talking about that. You did security for Raiders, so it's like, man, that's crazy, man. Like,
You know, all that.
that's
Full circle. It's
crazy. yo.
crazy.
Hip hop is in our blood, man.
I
We
see
can't
you.
get away from it.
Yeah.
Can't get away from it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Can't do
So
it.
back to these artists that you knew weren't going to be any good.
Yeah, it's just some, you know,
Honey, because
sometimes
we get some artists sometimes and like, they.
But
More-
you never know. I mean,
No.
they could develop into something good. They just got to have a.
You can always
good backing.
everybody has that little something, that little spark or something that catch you.
Right.
even if somebody's whack,
Can you tell
it's
them they
something.
whack?
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't let me
I don't see why not.
They don't let me tell
It's
them
never
they
no
whack.
disrespect. Nah, it's not disrespect. But you know what? When I tell them like it's whack, it's not like I don't really say, yo, that shit is whack, unless that shit is whack.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna tell
In
you,
a
I'll be like, yo,
disrespectful
if-
manner,
you
yeah,
know what I
I
mean?
feel
But
you,
nah,
yeah.
not disrespectful. But my thing would be like, if you want my honest opinion, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna keep it. You know,
Want it?
I ain't gonna be disrespectful about it, but I'm gonna tell you, come on, man, like for real, like
We throwing
If-
that
if-
shit in the
if-
bushes.
if
Why-
a dude
why-
give you his time, this is what you really coming at me with, like for real.
Right.
Don't
Why
lie.
why Trina trying to act like she would have been over here? She wanted to tell people you the one booked them.
Thank you. And me and Kiki didn't have no notifications or nothing of it.
Nah, but you know what?
You know what the sad thing is?
Trina would call us.
You
and be
don't-
like,
you
"Look,
don't know."
We got Shoe Shine on the show. We'd be like, Trina, who the fuck is Shoe Shine? Oh, you don't know? They popping. They got shit.
No, wait.
And then I
but
go.
we go listen.
And we go listen.
fuck.
We look. First, I go on their IG. They got 200 followers, and I'm like, damn. Well, we got Shoe Shine.
y'all ain't gonna do me.
But you know what though? Sometimes like that shit, it might not be right now,
Right. That's why I say.
but about
Never do. You never turn your back on it.
2-3 years from now, that
Right.
same bullshit you was be like, what is it doing on the radio?
Exactly.
And it's getting heavy spin.
I believe
It's
that-
happened.
I believe that You know,
Yeah,
want to
it's
give.
happening.
It's happening.
I believe that you want to give some of these naysayers, the ones that might not be able to get on your show, might not be who might not been able to get on a bigger show. I try to give them an opportunity because if they don't sit down somewhere and
You're too
start
nice.
the interview
That's
process,
right. Yeah. Yeah.
because
And that's
being
what
an
our show
artist-
is really about.
Being an artist is being an artist. Some of these kids don't know it's not just getting in the studio and making song after song after song and putting it on SoundCloud.
You gotta
They
get
don't
out there and
understand
do
what
it. You gotta
BMI
network.
is. They don't
Yeah,
understand what
yeah.
ASCAP is.
That's right,
They don't
yeah.
understand that.
So you
they don't
educate 'em,
understand.
man.
What
Right.
they'll do is
Yeah.
they'll put out 18 songs, 18 mixtape worthy songs that they mixed and mastered in their bathroom. Okay, they'll do 8 videos for them with 15 guns.
Right.
Okay, same
Epic
gun,
fail.
same video. They don't change their shirt. They do all the videos that day. And then they try to pass this off as the culture. And then they'll tell you, I've been rapping 2 years. I didn't put my work in. 2 years is nothing.
Nothing.
Right.
Okay, 2 years is nothing. If you getting that much, to me, it's like people been out here grinding 30 years. It ain't clicked
pop.
yet.
That's
But
right.
my thing is that a lot of these artists, sometimes it's the hunger, and if you can see the hunger in them, and sometimes I do that. But sometimes we can get big artists on here. We can get big artists in here, some of the biggest artists in the city, and they will not grind and promote the way some of these young indie artists do.
That's right. That's true.
We were just talking about the young
Millennials.
cat.
You always
the young
gotta do
cat
that.
The millennials, man, they
this
promote
young
this
cat-
They go hard and
Yeah.
promote each other.
This
yeah.
young cat, Jubei, this cat, his show came on. Jubei got higher numbers than some of the show. His show only been up a week and a half. His show got higher numbers than some of the heavier hitters.
Is that Jubei
Hines.
Yeah.
Sensei
Martin
Marky?
Hines. Yeah, that's family. That's the pipeline.
Yeah.
Y'all already know. That's family.
You know,
Y'all
when
know.
You say the name, just start clicking. And
Jubei
start-
Hines. Yeah,
but my
that's
thing is that this young kid is dope.
Yeah.
He's dope. And my thing is that millennial spirit is behind him. You see what I'm saying? So his show I was just telling Remy, he had 107 views already in a week and a half.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got shows that been sitting up there for 2-3 weeks, might not got that.
right.
You know what I mean? So sometimes, every now and then, you find that gem. So of course, you got to kiss some mud ducks.
Right. Well, my thing is with that, and these guys probably can relate because they do the camera work too. For those that is an uncertainty or a gray area, I'd rather do a pop-up interview, something that's gonna be 5-10 minutes. Let them get a little 1-2, and we keep it moving. But to sit at the big table and get that 30 minutes or an hour, everybody's not big table ready. You understand? You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
you do want to
They can't
kind of
talk
gauge
for 30 minutes.
right?
They
You
ain't
want to
got
kind
nothing
of
to talk about.
because at the end of the day, this is a brand.
Right.
You don't want to put anything in that chair and make the brand look bad. You
Right.
want to make sure whatever you putting up here in front of this camera, that is going to help build what we got going on.
Sometimes you just never know.
Right, I mean-
because you can be a bigger artist, but you still don't know how to sit down and hold a conversation.
Right.
Or sometimes what we talk about isn't necessarily relatable for everybody. We kind of random.
That's
I
true.
don't know,
Sometimes.
but right here, y'all talking life, and we just had. To me, this is like a regular conversation with us just chilling.
Right.
But not everybody comfortable. And
Yeah.
that,
Some
not
people be so
everybody
nervous.
Comfortable.
Some people are so nervous. You're used to being in front of the camera and the mic, but imagine that new, like we just mentioned, Milani. I love Milani to death, but when she first did her interview with us, she was nervous. You could see it. She was like shaking, and we had to make her feel at ease and at home. Like, calm down. We fam. You know what I'm saying?
Action. You know what I mean?
Right.
Have a zip.
Right.
He said,
Act.
"Wait, that zip trainer."
Yeah, Trina, go ahead. Why not? I just wanted to activate that one
Yeah.
time. I'll stop.
But now she ready. Like
She
every
ready.
time I see her, I need to get back on.
Pitbull
I'm
in a
like,
skirt. She a game dog.
I'm like, listen, I can't get you on the show no more. Kiki ain't. Remy took away my rights. Everybody I booked was in 2018. I'm not allowed to book anybody in 2019. It was nice knowing you. And
Sometimes you just gotta screen them,
yeah.
listen. Some of them screens.
cause if you look through it a little bit, you'll find something.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta screen them,
Yeah.
and they may have just one. But fuck it, we'll talk about that one. Let's blow that one up.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then I watched some artists, to go back to what we were talking about before. Like, I'm gonna use Creek as an example. I remember when he was with Evening Riders
Right.
a long time ago with Ski and all them.
Mm-hmm.
Back then to now, the evolution of that,
He
it's crazy. I'm just
he know how to market himself. Back then, Creek didn't really. Well, you got to think too. in his defense, we didn't have the avenues such as social media back then. So,
Yeah.
but now to see how Creek used the tools that's available, Creek market himself better than any artist you can probably imagine. Like it's like. He always got the camera in front of him. I mean, you have to do that. You have to sell yourself.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't sell yourself, then. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how me and my brother say, if you ain't on your, excuse my language,
On your own dick.
if you ain't on your own dick, ain't nobody else gonna get on your dick. Like,
Exactly.
Before I leave my house, and I stop in my mirror and I say, niggas want you and bitches want to be you. Let's get it. I'm at the door.
Right.
I believe you because I love that mirror. That mirror make you say
Nah,
shit
that's
like
that's
that.
new. That's new. Now I've only been here 2 months, but prior to
So you
my
ain't
other
miss a
house-
day because I wouldn't.
I
miss
haven't
a day
even
with that
stopped
mirror.
at
I'll
this
be like,
one yet.
I'm on my dick, and everybody else gonna be too.
I be stuck in the mirror
Yeah.
in my room. I be like, yeah, let's get it. And then I go.
Yeah,
But
that's
if
the
I don't believe
attitude.
it-
You better have it.
If I don't believe it, who the fuck will? You see what I'm saying?
You better have it.
Right.
And listen, what I'm out here selling, this old ass coochie, ain't nobody buying this shit. Ain't nobody buying this shit. It's 2019. They give $40. Right? $40.
You know they gonna tell you
$40.
God give you $20 this payday. $20 the next one.
I owe you. I owe you.
Listen,
And I smoke a 3.5 with you.
listen. I come from the era where them niggas was paying by the pound. These niggas here is shit. These niggas is not paying by the pound. These niggas is fucking up.
And another thing y'all probably can relate to is a lot of guys from our era that's been in this game for a minute. Everyone is kind of scared of the camera because they a lot of dudes don't want to be in front of on social media.
Well, I
So-
changed my life, so I don't mind being in front of the camera.
Right.
I've changed.
Right.
If I did you wrong, I apologize. Y'all see me, you know what I mean? I changed. I'm not that guy no more.
Yeah.
I am.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm in front of
If
the
I
camera.
fucked you
My
over,
friends
I get it.
always joke, oh, here come this social ass nigga. Here come Remy Rowe. Hey man, put your phone up. We just chilling. I'm like, damn, dog, it's just social media, like, you know what I'm saying? But some of my homeboys, they I don't want to be on the camera.
Yeah.
You
I
know
go
what
through
I'm
that all
saying?
the time.
Yeah,
I go through that
it's
all
a
the
reason
time.
why they don't want to be on the camera. 'Cause they
Yeah.
ain't shit.
Right, but sometimes sometimes you got to go back in that element, and you know what I mean. And those people say, hey, well, you know, and like I respect that, but
Yeah.
let me just holler at my man right quick.
They come from the era they ain't shit.
No, sometimes people do shit that you can't be. Sometimes
Yeah.
things you can't
Listen,
do
I
on
done
the camera.
Right. did a lot of shit in my life, and some of it I'm ashamed of. Most of it I'm not.
Okay, you got pictures?
Most
yeah.
of it, she done talked about it. Yep, you go.
I done got
what is it?
If you go to
Redbone.com,
if you go to sexyredbone.com. But I was young and I was ready. I was young and I was ready.
She's stupid.
She's young and she's ready.
Well, sometimes some people do things that you can't put on redbone.com.
Yeah. So, but that was an old life ago. But my thing is, it made me who I am, the person I am now. You know what I mean? It got me camera ready.
Yeah. Oh, cause from the first show to now, the first show Trina was like a deer in the headlights.
And speaking of that, congratulations on that.
Yeah,
1 year.
yo, 1 year
Yeah,
anniversary.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Even though
That was a
G,
big thing.
even though G couldn't make it, we ain't gonna hold it against him.
hey,
He was out of town.
Hey,
I can
that's real.
vouch
My
for
boy
him.
was handling
He was
some
grinding.
business.
He was
I know,
grinding.
he's
He was
in the
grinding.
They were
I can
handling
vouch
business,
for him.
man.
I don't care what G say was. Let
Yeah.
him not be president next year, April. See how it work out for him.
Oh no, you
See how
can't
it
do 2
work out.
years. You can't do 2 years back to back.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do 2 years back to back.
That's probably why. You know what? That's probably why he came now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real shit. He's like, hey, you gonna be over there?
Y'all never know, man. Things might really take off. They might be on tour next April.
You know
Listen,
that?
and then
I
you know
was gonna
what?
say that.
And you know
Let's
what?
go.
He
Let's
still
go.
better bring his ass
Let's
back.
talk it into the
He better
pounds
bring
in
his
it.
ass You know what?
Hey.
And he need to work that into his contract now. I'm gonna have we gonna have to mosey our asses on back.
What he need to do is he need to holler at the podcast and be like, look, we
Listen.
need y'all on the road to come get this footage.
They don't want us on the road with them.
He could do some exclusive
Oh,
Skype
man.
or
They don't want
something.
us on the road.
I don't know, cause Dirty Squirrel.
Oh man, Tampa cut up, man. Tampa cut up.
All right, so what's going on with you guys now? Is it you just using the same formula that works and we just keep working?
Yeah, why
it?
change it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes
If
you
it
have to
ain't
change
broke,
it up.
don't-
We got some
Yeah, well,
projects in the works though.
we change it
got
up. like we move on to like other things, like
Yeah.
we're gonna keep it on the block with hip hop.
On the
with
block.
hip-hop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we're
always
gonna keep that
gonna keep
recipe.
that.
It works.
Yeah.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
But we got a web series that we
go out with
affiliated with.
The deal.
Yeah.
And all that kind of stuff.
You know,
Okay.
got some movie projects that we be helping
Black
out with.
Elvis.
All right.
Like Black
What's up?
Elvis. We got a little mixtape we dropping
Y'all ain't
this
gonna tell
summer.
us what none of this is. What's Black Elvis? I'm just.
Oh, that's
curious.
one of our producers.
That's one of our
you know,
producers.
shouts out to
Okay.
everybody.
Okay. And the
We
deal
got, we
is
got a team. It ain't just us.
These
Yeah,
guys
they
plugged
just-
in, man. Don't age.
And
I'm
and,
telling
then-
you.
and then the deal
you
is
can't do it by
plug.
yourself.
We got
Y'all know
tentacles
that.
in New York and everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they got. Yeah,
Out
they.
west.
and
They
then
all
the
over
deal,
the place.
And then the deal is your web show.
Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be launching probably like early fall.
Okay,
You
that's
know?
gonna be dope. That's gonna be
Yeah,
dope.
yeah,
That's gonna
yeah.
be dope.
We're affiliated with a bunch of others. So
That's
we
what's
work,
up.
we working,
On
we
my
working.
grind.
Yeah, on my grind.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Hola.
We got
Okay.
some artists, Zay Cinco.
Okay.
What's Young Deli? What he doing?
Sean Deli. That's,
Yeah.
That's double GTG. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys,
So-
141st Street stand up. You know.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
that's what it is. So we working. we doing
What's
it.
that? Queens?
No, that's
Harlem.
Manhattan.
That's
That's
in Harlem.
Harlem.
Okay.
That's
Stop
Harlem.
yelling out
That's
stuff,
back
Remy.
home.
You
George-
ain't even from
Both of
there.
those
That's
back
George
home, New
Block.
York.
That's
Okay.
George
That's
Block.
homegrown. Back home,
Okay.
New York.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know we working, we doing it.
They don't know nothing
Yeah,
about
we do,
15
man.
to 30.
That's why we here with y'all.
He don't know nothing about
Real
15.
You know,
recognized
but
real.
we've been saying for a while now, like we want some people from that side of the bridge. That's actually where I'm at now. I'm on that end of the bridge. But
He'll be back.
She damn sure in
I'm
Sarasota. Damn
so
now.
not gonna be back.
Why?
That's okay.
Huh?
She
Why?
be back.
Well, I'm not
Love
coming
St.
back to
Pete.
Tampa.
Yeah, why not?
No, don't lie and tell me to be talking about. I love no damn St. Pete. No, I love the schools that my kids are in.
Okay.
And when I was in Tampa, I drove every fucking day to take my kids through school
In St. Pete.
and back every day. And so it really was just a lot.
$25 in gas.
I mean, that's 2 years. Yeah, I mean, I was filling up my tank every 2 days.
Wow.
So it was a lot. So
And she got an A school right across the street.
I love when my babies love where they at. I love where they
I
at.
feel you.
So you know it is
For the
what it
babies.
is.
As long as
So,
it works out.
Yeah.
yeah, man. So
She got 7 of them. Shit, damn fuck. They need to be in the best school they can be in. Shit, all 7 of them little fuckers.
That's what's up.
So, 8 baby daddies, you know, running.
8 baby daddies, 2 on the way,
Yes.
triplets.
So tell the people where they can find y'all at, man. Give them all your
On your block. Nah. Yeah, Google me, bitch.
Yeah, that's real.
My bad.
Nah, hey,
This
Really, really.
This
That's
show
what we
full
gotta
of
do.
curses.
It-
From
we-
Dunbar on
hey,
the block. That's
oh,
all you
we
gotta
didn't
do.
tell
It's
them
gonna
Fuck
pop
them
up.
shit.
Dunbar
fuck
on the
action.
block, but you can go to www.ontheblock.hiphop.com or
Yeah.
what else we go to? Facebook is
Facebook is everything is on the
It's-
block with
it's
hip
on the block with
hop.com.
hip hop,
Spelled
yeah.
correctly.
spell it correctly.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's it, man.
That's it.
All right.
God, don't. You know
All
how we
right,
do.
all right, all right. Well, we had a blast with y'all.
No, we had a
Yeah,
blast with
man.
y'all. Pleasure's
and we're
all mine.
gonna touch back. We're gonna bring our other guests up here. We got another.
Okay.
I don't want to
Yeah.
call it
He out
videographer.
here sizzling.
He out here sizzling in
So
it.
do y'all go to commercial breaks or?
We
Nah,
just
man,
tell.
about
We
to walk
just we
through.
just go like
He
this.
be looking like the man
We go
when
like
he walk
this.
through. So when you walk off, just be looking like the man.
With the man when he walking.
Nico, when you come up, look like you the man.
Now, you know I ain't never been on the show.
Action.
Hey, she stopped you right in your tracks.
Check this out
Action.
though. Here's what I'm gonna go left on you. Am I going to the audience, or can I go out the block? No.
You
Oh.
look like a little smoker, little
Oh, what what had happened was.
Can we hit a little pause?
Can we pause the
Let's
tape
take
for a
off.
second there? All right. So that was on the block with hip hop.
Yeah,
But
man.
us
those guys
got
are dope.
another guest.
Yeah, I ain't even playing. I seen him a while ago. I had told Trina, I don't remember the first thing, and it actually might have been Why Hip Hop that I seen him on.
No,
And I
this was before that.
It was before that.
I-
I don't know what it was. I was like, girl,
We were at
it's kinda
something
dope.
at the old Pegasus, and
Nah,
I
that's
believe
the
he
first
was
time
the.
he talked. But
he
the
was
first
one
time
of
I
the
seen it
judges.
on the gram. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, first time I
was.
seen him was on the gram, and I'm like,
Nah, he was at Pegasus.
I was like,
He was at Pegasus, and he was a judge.
okay.
But I've been in the Crowbar, and he's been
Was that
shooting.
at the show I had?
It was at your show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I've been in
He's
the-
shaking his head. He know.
I've been in the Crowbar when he's been shooting, so I have seen him in action.
Oh.
But you
I
know
have
what's
seen him
crazy?
in
Because
action.
when we was at Pegasus, it was almost like people wasn't hearing what he's saying. Now y'all artists and y'all want to be something. I just remember he talked for a minute about
The
what
importance
as
of
a-
branding yourself.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And so I don't know. I guess without further ado,
Further,
Get him up here in front of these
move that,
cameras.
Can you move that glass there? That dirty little
Mico,
glass?
Mico.
Mico White. Yeah.
He be looking like a man when he walks through.
Oh, you jive turkey.
That's on everything.
On everything.
everything.
And just in case you didn't know, you can find that single on all
platforms.
On
media-
everything.
on music platforms, on everything. Remy Roll Reynolds.
Yep.
All right, so
we
listen,
had
you
to put
got
that plug in.
You can never plug your host too much.
We gonna need him to give us our cut, Moochie cut.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
We are recording.
you good.
Come on,
Run through.
run through.
You good. You good.
We said one puff top.
One puff Tasha.
Insurance in here. Y'all hit me on the thing.
Okay, listen, it's your fault insurance here, then, Mico. They have to use that. All right. So what's going on with y'all?
Good. How y'all
Man,
doing?
you one of the hardest working black men in Tampa.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I probably.
Every time I turn around, I said, "Damn, Mico did that too."
Wow.
Shit, Mico did
Yeah,
that
man,
too.
that's how it be.
Shit, Mico did that too.
Mico, how long? How long you been in the business?
2011 now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's been a minute now.
Wow.
Yeah, the gray hair is showing right now. Yeah.
Oh.
So what brought it on? Like what has it been a passion or something you always like to do, or you just decide one day I'm gonna pick up a camera?
That's actually like, you know what? No, it just stumbled upon me, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. I was supposed to do a lot of different things. I was
Me too. I'm gonna be the president, mama.
I had a group of friends that were like, dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So they told me to hold their phone, while they're dancing. So I
Like
record them.
exotic, like stripping dance?
No, just regular. No, these was hip hop kids.
Oh, hip hop.
Yeah,
Here
they're
he
hip
go.
hop. They're doing
Here
hip
he
hop.
go.
No, when you say I got some friends that was
Well,
dancing,
you're right. Yeah, I do have
thought
to.
about regular dancing.
Yeah, but nowadays you gotta like,
Yeah.
you know how people is, you smoke to be like, smoke what? So when I say you dance, what do you mean dance? So I know what you mean. Yeah.
He said
They were
feel like you the man when you walk through.
Yeah, but they was break dancing. I filmed like a video on their phone. They kind of hyped me. I was like, yo, this is good. You should do it again. And I did it again. And that's when I got kind of like addicted to it. And then one of the homies one time was like, what you charge? And that's when it kind of hit a light bulb. And I was like, oh, hold on, let me see if I can make some money off this idea. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, so that's what came up to there. Yeah.
That's all I gotta
And
say.
now
is what you
and now
charge.
we here 9 years, 10 years later.
Mhm. Yeah.
What you charge?
Man, that's a great
So
feeling.
what you charge?
I mean, I do like a quote basis on that. I don't really kind of do.
I know what you doing.
Yeah, it's real time. I always tell them, like, let me know, like, how we doing, what you want to do, and how we gonna do it. Once I find out, then I'll go ahead and kind of give you a quote off that. Because it's really hard, like, when you're doing filming, to kind of give them a flat rate. Because some people's ideas are like movies.
Right.
Some people, just like you were saying earlier, just want to be on the block holding all his 8 guns. You know what I'm saying? So.
Isn't that dangerous? Do you have a special?
Oh no,
Do you have a special waiver that they need to because
Oh no, I don't
you
do
don't
that.
do
no.
those kind of videos, do you?
No, I don't do that. I have guns, like
Yeah.
TV guns. Like,
You got prop guns,
Yeah, I got
okay.
prop guns. See, they look real guns.
That's a smart way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
My
Save-
very
save my
first
Yeah,
video
he right.
was
That's
shot.
probably the safest way.
Good idea, because we know somebody who shot out their whole windshield.
Wow. My very first video was shot by a Cajun, a good friend of ours, and I look at it now because it was to me, like, when I see those videos with guys like flashing the guns, I think it's childish. Like, I think it's like, if you got really good music, why do you need that to portray your message? You feel what I'm saying?
Very true.
And I don't knock artists that do it, because I did it my very first video, and I look back now and I be like, everything about the video was dope except that. Like, that's the one thing in the video I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that comes with growth.
Yeah,
That
it
comes
do.
with maturity.
I think it
Yeah,
comes,
because
it
you're
comes
like
growth,
what,
maturity.
62, so that's like has to do with your age. Well,
I
But
mean,
but
also,
sometimes it just go with the song. Fuck it.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It also could be part of the story, though, because,
Right.
like,
When the rabbit got the
if
gun,
you,
Right.
in my
When the
opinion,
rabbit
if you're an
got the
artist, in my opinion, you're an artist, you're a storyteller. So,
Right.
like, you might have one story where you had a little John moment.
Right.
You need to step on somebody's head.
Right.
But then not every song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to
So-
do a video where I have like a John Wick moment. I'm just killing everybody.
You must like that movie.
I love all. I can't wait for the third one to drop. I just want to be like, yeah, and they all after me, the whole world. Just after me. And I'm just killing everybody.
Well, it's about him getting his dog,
get
killing his
some
dog,
and
but
the
your
dog.
dogs don't like you. See? So that, you gotta figure out that story.
Damn dog wore glasses.
Fuck you, bitch. I can't see no way.
I did. I was the only person with a blind poodle.
Damn.
All right. So
the dog
what are
in
some of your favorites? Like when you if somebody's never heard of you as a videographer and you're showing them your bodies of work, which videos do you tell them to go look at?
But he do a little photography too. Some of them
No,
Nah,
no,
just
no,
videos.
no.
I seen some pictures. I thought.
No, I had tagged him because
At the
somebody was
beginning,
looking
I
for a
see some
photographer,
pictures.
and he told me, "No, I only do video."
I
Yeah,
thought I
yeah.
seen somebody pictures.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Those videos. Like, I mean, I always tell him, I give him my most recent one, because like I always feel like my most recent one was my best one, because I be trying to top them things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's a good answer.
Only thing that was missing in that Fresh P Whoa video, whoosh, was me.
Was you?
Wow.
She's stupid.
You was the
I
only
don't
thing
think you would have
missing.
been available. We did that like at 1 a.m. in the morning.
I'm always available. I'm always available.
You was trying to shake it.
Nah,
So that was the only thing you missed? So you
Yeah.
guys got a chance to see it? Y'all
I
liked
actually
it?
like the video. The video's dope. Fresh P is like one of our favorites.
I haven't saw that one actually.
What?
Nah, I'm gonna have to go check it out.
If you want to, see, that's the one I got on my phone. I'm gonna let you watch it
Yeah,
later.
I'm
You
gonna
know
Yeah.
what
check
I'm
that one out.
He
Yeah.
said he liked that one. That one on his phone.
No, and I like the one he did with H. I like that one. The one in the park. I like that one.
I like
was a
that
dope
one. That was dope.
Oh yeah,
That was
you know
a
what?
good
I gotta
one.
tell y'all a story about that. As you seen, they had the money. That's one of the props too. I got like a bunch of like TV money and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we had a bunch of money. So I don't know why H decided to shoot it. Not in the hood, but in the hood. You know, hood where like,
15th?
kids are at. You know what I'm saying?
15th?
South side.
Like,
I like
out
the
in
feel,
public,
though.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the feel fit the feel like that's what I like about that video, because the feel, that's the one where they were like at a basketball court or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It fit the song for some reason. Like
Right.
it go hand in hand.
It did. And my thing was like,
feel that
it
money
was a basketball
out there.
court, and that court we had was around the hood neighborhood. You know how they normally they put a basketball court in the middle, like
Middle of the hood, right.
Yeah, that's how they do it. So all the people outside watching, they're like,
Oh, they shooting a video.
oh, you
All
should
that
know. They
money.
looking at
But
the
it's
money.
that money.
Oh,
And
they
then
looking
one of the actors' homegirl was like, y'all better watch out, man. One of them was talking about they're gonna try to take your money and rob you and shit. Like, man, you better try. So when we left, we left accidentally a couple dollars, fake hundreds on the floor by mistake. And I just saw this one character. He was running. Well, he wasn't running. He was kind of hopping, running. It was funny. He was like, and I cannot lie. When he grabbed it, he was like, he was mad.
Damn. Damn. That's crazy.
All I could think about was one day I came in here and I was holding some groceries and I had dropped some money and my niece was behind me. She put her foot on it, tried to drag it.
She tried to get you.
So is
That's that signature move when they
what
throw
you
it up
got
in the
from
air.
that?
Y'all don't want to pick it up.
I didn't get that from that. I got from that, like, we were judges at a dance show, and they had a handicapped DJ.
Wow. How you do that?
Here we go.
How you do that?
He was really like,
With his elbow?
No, but he was DJing.
You wrong.
No, he got a song and
he got
everything.
his song out.
Oh,
DJ D-Lo.
He said,
That's
everybody
his
do
name.
this. And they said, everybody. And he got out there, he was like, everybody go like this. I was like,
Oh, okay. I thought that's how he was. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but
that's fine.
that's all I mean, that's what I seen.
Yo.
When he was doing the movements, that's what
when
I
they was like, the DJ was late and he came in the door, I was like, he handicapped.
Holy shit, man.
Y'all ain't right.
But listen, oh my goodness, people, the thirst is real, man. The thirst is definitely real. So you've done other things too, like commercials and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do all types of videos except for the adult videos. Yeah,
That's
but
where the money
besides
at.
That's probably
that,
where the money at, man.
That's where the money at.
I mean,
Nah,
I do.
it ain't over there. KJ said, nah, it ain't that evil.
KJ said, stop saying his name.
KJ dabbling porn a little bit.
He said his name, but he said
Have it over there.
his name is Roscoe. And he said Roscoe said that's not where the money at.
Adult entertainment.
Yeah. So commercials. vlogs, like you name it, I've done it. Like even funerals, weddings, baby showers, all that stuff. So yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I saw a couple of dope baby showers you had up there. Baby showers are getting out of control.
I mean, it depends. If it's a Spanish baby shower, it's a party.
Okay.
They don't care. They forgot the baby.
Spanish baby
Like-
showers are weddings.
Nah,
Spanish baby
that's y'all black people.
Spanish baby showers are like weddings, man.
Damn.
They got like 3 or 4 cakes.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to be. I've been to a couple of, and they off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now they
Other
got
than-
these gender reveals and everything now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
other
really
than
cool.
Remy, what is the artist in the Bay that you really want to work with?
Other than Remy,
That you
what's the word?
haven't.
That you haven't worked with, other than Remy, because we know you do. We know you want to work with Remy because everybody does.
Because he sat here and lied to us
No,
earlier.
you said major or like
Nah, just anybody.
It could
Somebody
be a
that you-
dope
yeah.
artist. It could be. You could put us on to somebody.
Actually, I want to work with Jay Creek.
Jake,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can set that up. I know people.
Yeah, I want to
She
work
knows
with Jay
some
Creek.
people.
Yeah, I want.
G. I got you.
Jay
Yeah, we
Creek.
got you.
I mean, I did work with him one time,
You know
but it was
what?
like
He
it wasn't.
come.
It was
Mico, hold on a second. Let me connect
he
the
was
dots.
there. Actually, he was there.
You know Mico is a videographer.
No, he was there.
You want to work with Creek? Let's link it.
Yeah, yeah. I worked with him on the interview, but I was talking about like musically wise.
Oh yeah, he want to do a
Music
video.
we wanna
Y'all
try
get
to-
together,
try to do
set that up. Cause me and Creek got a song out coming called. It's called Trina and Creek. He don't know about it yet, but we're
Really?
working on it.
Oh,
It's
Wow.
like
it's in the pipeline.
It's in the pipeline.
Okay.
It's all the way up in the pipeline. It hadn't even been birthed yet.
But as far as like mainstream wise, that's like right there. Fabulous. I want to work.
Fabulous got some dope videos.
Yeah, that's
He
what
do.
I like. He's open. I can tell he's open to creativity. Like he's like
But
you know
that
what I'm saying.
put it in the bag. I didn't like that video. I didn't like the girl getting locked up. I didn't like all that. I like music videos that tell a story.
I
You
like
talking
putting
about
it
some
back.
old ones. What about the new ones? You seen his new ones, right?
Once he hit that girl,
I knew it was
Oh,
coming.
there we go.
One
I
of,
know-
one
I
of,
knew
one
it
of
was
my
coming.
favorite videos by
What's up,
Fab
Tifa?
is the one with the Jay-Z hook, when the gray skies replace the cloudy days. Hey, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I
don't think I've seen that video.
He said no.
No, I mean I know the song. I'm my bad. I know the song. I don't think I've seen that video.
But I feel you. But listen. Hey, listen. If you ever go back and watch that video,
I'm gonna look it up because I'm
Yeah.
a
Funny thing is that-
So yeah.
listen, the funny thing in the beginning, he told Remy he had his back.
hey, listen, he do got my back. That boy got my
Talking
back.
about me. I still got your back, dog. I was just being honest.
But no, that video it tells a story. That's why it's hot, because it showed in the beginning when he was getting money, he was doing all this, and he was caking the girl up, and then he ended up catching some time and going to jail. And it just, you gotta watch the video. When you
Yeah,
see it,
I'ma
you'll
watch
see the
that.
story in it. Yeah.
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 So what
Y'all
is
ain't know that song or that stuff. Y'all go watch it too, I guess.
Yeah, it's
what
a dope
is
video.
what is the process for you? Because my thing is that do you give the artist? Do you sit down with the
Something like
artist,
what I was gonna ask.
or does the artist come to you? Because like I'm an artist. Me
Really?
and Kiki,
What type of art you do?
We coming out the same. Why your phone on?
I'm coming out the same day yours coming out. Stop playing. It's coming out 2 hours before yours.
Really?
So,
This
like,
ain't one album.
We just dropping one song.
Wow.
Me and Kiki been holding on to it.
the biggest
Studio.
single ever. You know what I'm saying?
Biggest
It
single ever.
is. Everybody gonna be on it though.
Everybody.
Yep. Jay Creek.
36.
He on it.
It's 36 36 minutes long.
Okay, no limit.
Fresh
Okay, no
P.
limit.
Fresh P. He on it.
Everybody on it.
Everybody on it.
J Rock on it, Ma on
Yup,
it,
yup.
Pop on it, Peter on it.
Yeah.
But listen, so when they come to you and they're like, "Hey, I want to do a video," and you're like, "Okay, well, for what song?" So they send you the music. Do you listen to the music and try to put something together in your head, and then link up with them and see what vision they have? Have you ever got an artist that was so damn far fetched that you had to reel them in? Like, no, we're not going on the Skyway. We're not.
Well,
Who's
I
jumping?
mean, okay. Well, that's. I think that's two questions you have
Yeah,
going on. Well, first of all, I asked you a second question. Look, I'm the kind of person that does that too. We gonna go on Skyway. You know, I'm like we're like that. We'll do some stuff like that if you want to. We down with it if it's in the budget, but we down with it. But on the process, it really depends. Like if they come, like sometimes I can't really come up to the artist to do music videos because 9 times 10 they're gonna think that okay, this is free. Like you coming up to me, it's free. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you came to me, son. That's how it is. So I have to kind of like wait for them to approach me for that. Even though that I might hear a
I
song.
never thought about that.
Yeah, they get like that. They really do.
Listen, I went to a DJ to get this DJ on our show, and she said I had to book her, and I said media is free.
Yeah, sometimes.
You want me to book you? You're a DJ. You want me to book you? I'm
Right.
not. I'm not asking you to play for the show.
Right.
So I can see that.
You can see that. Especially
yeah.
if they're busy too. Time is money for them too, so they don't want to waste
That
their
hoe
time.
ain't busy.
I can't help her. I don't know what I want.
She
But like as far as like process, like it really depends because I do run into situations where like they want to do a song, but the song's not ready yet. You know, like I need a song to be done, and they're like, oh, it's done. It's just not mastered or recorded. I still got it in my notebook. No, we gotta.
No,
we gotta.
still in the notebook.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Like, you gotta.
How you want to shoot a video for a song that's not even recorded?
Yeah, that's how they do it,
That's
man. Because
crazy.
like once they want to lock in, then they'll feel like I guess they might feel like they have the motivation to push themselves to go ahead and get it recorded and saved,
That's
but like
ass
it doesn't
backwards.
work for me. You
Yeah,
know?
that's ass backwards.
I'm gonna need that whole deposit. That's
yeah. There's
not
know when I-
10%.
and then we run into the good ones that actually already have an idea. You know what I'm saying? So I want to try to like put my flavor in with that idea too. So you always have to just kind of ask them a question like, is the song done? Do you already have a concept in mind? No, we'll go ahead and work on one. And then I let them know about like the budget off of I hear what they told me what they got. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And that's typically like when I work with guys in the past, that's how ideally how it works. Like a lot of guys, videographers, they'll say, I don't want to do this. Okay, we're going to shoot a video. All right, where we meeting up at? Where we going to, like the day of the video, nothing's laid out or written out or etched out. You want to always have some kind of idea. The song pretty much should tell you what direction you want to go in as far as the visuals. So it makes it that much easier if you can outline a sketch. Okay, this is the video. This is what
They
I
call that a
envision.
treatment.
Right. So, wow, big word. I'm proud of you, Trina. SAT word, treatment. So it just makes it a lot easier for you because then once you get the visual of what they're trying to do, you could probably bring it to light and say, you know what, I got an idea. We can do this or this, or have you thought about maybe doing it this way
Exactly.
to incorporate the same idea? You know what I'm saying?
That's good. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. There we
He
go.
been in 2 damn videos.
Man, you crazy.
He the nigga in the background holding the phone.
You crazy. You're crazy.
Listen, I done seen at least 4 or 5 videos in. I ain't gonna let you just disrespect him like that. But he is the one in the back holding the phone.
Oh, whatever. I'm the one to make. If I'm not featured in the video, I'm the one to make it look good.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The cool nigga in the
See,
video.
I know by now you definitely met his ego.
He's 2 different
Nah.
people.
Can Roosevelt come back?
Whatever.
We have our friend back.
Whatever. I don't have an ego.
You do.
Oh shit! Such a
don't.
big.
I
what-
don't
what
have
Beyonce
it.
say?
I speak facts. It is facts. I speak facts.
Listen, y'all gotta stop embarrassing me in front of our guests. 'Cause it's not about y'all.
And you gotta have a little.
So y'all just gonna come in here and interrupt our
Y'all
show?
just gonna come back in here.
I mean, as an artist,
Come
you always
back.
gotta have a little confidence in yourself.
Got to.
Make
Because
sure.
like my man said, if you don't think you the shit, then who else? If you don't think you the shit, my man just said, if you don't think you the shit, who else will? You can't be not confident. Yeah, I'm confident.
All right.
The flies is flying around you. though.
Whatever.
Like,
Yeah.
think about it though. Think about
They
it.
flying.
If one really humble person get on stage and just say, look, I got this track. I mean, if y'all like it, whatever. Like y'all won't feel eager to listen to this
Is
dude.
at all.
Y'all gonna be like, what? Get this lame ass scared dude off the stage right now. I'm trying to hear something.
But then it's stuff like shit. I make the show. If y'all wasn't here, that's why we love when he gone. If I
Whatever.
wasn't
I ain't never told y'all how
Shit, you just said that shit last week.
No, I
At the
did.
pop-up.
Listen.
What he
I did.
said at the pop-up.
When Remy ain't here, we doing the running man. It's like daddy.
Whatever.
It's like daddy left the kids home by themselves.
Yo, my boy Jube told me y'all was trying to slide on
Listen,
me when I
it
went.
was like you can go to the video.
Gotta know.
It was live. We recorded it. We wanted you to see it.
We always talking shit. That vest gotta go.
Whatever.
Yeah. What if the artist comes in there with some wardrobe that ain't working?
Ooh,
that
yeah,
you know
we're gonna
ain't
have a
working?
litll conversation
Yeah,
about it.
that's
We're
how
gonna
we
have a
feel
little
about-
conversation.
Tell me about this
But-
vest.
My vest get a lot of love. Lot of love. I walk in the room. See y'all ain't up on drip like that. So I wouldn't expect for y'all to be. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect for y'all to understand.
Listen, You wouldn't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, only. Yeah, nasal drip. Anyway,
Whatever, man. Whatever.
You know, like when you bring your head down too long and it's like a steady
Nah.
drip.
yeah.
Nah.
I don't know what you be talking
Whatever,
about.
man.
You're not talking about what Plies talking about. So, you got any projects that's in the air? Got anything big coming up?
Yes, a lot actually. Yeah, I am. I'm quietly trying to do a web series for poetry. Like, have you ever seen like shows like Black Mirror or Twilight Zone?
Yeah,
like those
you know, I
shows,
just
like each
watched it.
episode is like a different story.
Gotcha.
Oh, the
So-
vagina monologues.
Yeah. So
Those are dope.
I'm doing that in the form of poetry. So
Okay.
I'm doing about 12 episodes. So I got like already 5 in. Haven't released them. Like, I'm just waiting until we're all done, then start dropping them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm doing that. Also, I'm gonna be doing my first actual movie. I've never done. I've done movies, but I've never done my own. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. So I written and directed my own movie.
Oh, you wrote it
I
too?
ain't
Yeah,
direct
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
That's
well,
dope.
script write, too. Yeah.
Listen, no, you can't
What it's
just
called?
breeze. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
He's
Where's
trying
the bell?
to drop that real quick.
Where the hell was the
Trinity,
bell?
you don't got the bell. Do the fan. You fuck it up, but do the fan.
Oh, well, please don't be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Okay.
So anyway, the fan was tragic. It didn't work out. You can't just breeze over that. He said, "Yeah, because I wrote it, and you know, because I'm."
He was
No,
about to
like,
go on to
dope.
the
You
next
know, 'cause
thing.
like when you
writing is such a like. Listen. Okay, one.
Don't have Remy all up in your videos.
One.
Whatever. Y'all gonna start riding me.
One. That's some powerful things. My thing is that we were joking. We not joked about it. We talked about it last week when Marky and them were here. How much talent we have right here, and how the almost like the 6 degrees of separation separates almost everyone, somewhat or whatever. And if we really actually all link together and form Voltron, what a force we would be. You know what I mean? And then my thing is to sit here and we belittle things like this. Screenwriting is a process. It's not something that you sit. It's not like writing a rhyme. It's not like writing a song. It's not like writing a treatment for a video. So my thing is to actually sit down and to write a movie and stuff like that. That's a big deal. We have to celebrate that. We can't just breeze across that and treat it like it's something. So you're screenwriting.
that.
So not only do you have videography and what do you call it? Directing.
My treatment, whatever.
Cinema,
Whatever it was.
what do they call it?
Won't know what that was.
Cinematography? What do they call it? Because I'm quick to mess up
Yeah,
a word.
don't mess up that word. But we get it.
Yeah, but my thing is that's dope. My thing is that we have so many. That's dope. That's dope. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Talk about it.
Thank you. No, like I haven't got done with the cast or anything like that because I'm trying to keep that quiet because I want to do this web series first.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and start dropping the movie, and then hopefully we can be able to do a lot of
Can you
a lot of
can you
advertising.
tell us what it's about?
The movie? I don't want to tell
Okay.
you what's about.
Can we get a name? Can we get a sign?
Oh,
But if
okay.
you're looking for a
Just
plus
give us
I
a
don't
size,
want to tell you about it
if
'cause
you're
I-
looking for a plus size podcast host,
So let me
I
ask
will
you
be
this.
looking for
You said you
actors
is
and actresses. I
available.
definitely.
I'm available.
Once you shoot the movie, what are some of your approaches on releasing it? Like, are you looking to go the Netflix route? Are you looking like how are you gonna market and distribute it?
Well, since it's going to be my first one, I don't honestly want to go all out on the Netflix and all that. I kind of want to do it and then get the feedback from everybody. I will do a lot of advertisement, like, as far as billboards, street teams. I even will rent out like one of the movie studios and invite a bunch of like coast people that will give me honest feedback
Gotcha.
on here. And then when that's done, and then I go ahead and release it on the YouTube, let everybody get more feedback. And once that's done, and I get that feedback, then I'm gonna apply that, and then actually make a second movie, and that's when we're going all out.
Gotcha.
That's
That makes
when we're
sense.
crazy.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. Because like I can't have a big head and think like just because I feel like everybody say I'm a really good videographer, that don't mean I'm a really good film director. Either.
Right.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
mean you're
It's
So
a whole
good
nother. It's a whole
writer,
nother
all
arena,
those
right?
things.
it is. It's
Yeah.
a longer process. Yeah.
it's definitely a crossover, and not a lot of people make it successfully. Go from video.
Because they be cocky.
Yeah,
They be doing
not
it.
a lot of people go from video. I mean, I think of people like what's his name? Was it G. Gary Gray? What's his name? I think his
F.
name?
Gary Gray.
F. Gary Gray. He made the transition real smooth. Some people make that transition.
Hype
Some
Williams. Hype Williams was a famous, well-known videographer that transitioned over and made one of the most classic movies of
That was
urban
a-
movies,
that
which
was a
was
hood-
Belly.
but that's a hood movie. We knew that was gonna. I want something that's non-hood that we know that's gonna
I don't.
do.
I don't.
Well, I feel you.
I want,
but Belly
I want,
is
I want
still-
something like I want a nigga to come out the hood doing Still Magnolias, nigga. I want some shit
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you're saying.
It's very,
and I'm gonna touch on that.
it's very
'cause-
easy for us to do. It's very easy
Right.
for us to do something that we can pertain to, which is the streets.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But and Belly, and don't get me wrong, you can't take nothing away from Belly.
Right.
Belly is one of those will always go down. It's one of those no different than Breaking, no
Right.
different than the movies beyond that of that time and of that genre. But you know what I mean? Like when the Hughes brothers did Dead Presidents, that was a big jump from when they did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Video.
Right.
It was a big jump. And it wasn't like, the Menace to Society, what we had kind of expected from them. But when they did Dead Presidents, that movie fucked me up.
Yeah, that did.
Because it was like, it wasn't what I was expecting.
It was a
from
story.
The same people
Yep.
that did Don't Be a Menace.
Yep.
No, Menace
So
to
to me-
Society.
Yeah, so, it was a big jump.
Right.
So to me, to take a jump like that, and at least not on faith like
Yeah.
that, that's a big jump.
No, you're right. You're right. It definitely is.
But you know, all that goes to like with F. Gary Gray with Hughes brothers. Once they did a first movie that was successful, even though it was a hood movie, now you got other writers that are incorporating these stories. They coming to you with stories now, and Hollywood is dropping a bigger budget because your first movie was so successful. So the change up is easy once you have one big hit. Like I was expecting for Hype to come with something more diverse after Belly,
and that's what I was going to touch upon because he did try. And this goes back what she was saying. He did try like I he's one of the people I used to follow a lot. Him and a few other new artists. Have you ever heard this movie Ghost Speed Racer?
Mm-hmm.
He tried to direct that. Like he tried to do that, and
Okay.
unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. It just wasn't. He couldn't be able to get over that hump.
Right.
It's like all his life and career has been hip hop,
Right.
the hood,
so
all
he
that.
was
So when
one of the
tried to
ones
get
that
out-
stuck in that box.
Yeah, he tried his best to get out of, and he couldn't. He just really couldn't. It was really frustrating for him. He tried a couple other movies after that. It never went out far that, and it's just like it just goes to show you, like you definitely gotta like, when you're in a comfortable state in your mind, like you're making all this money and you're doing this hood videos and music videos, but you're trying to venture out. You gotta like take your time and kind of like, this ain't no usual thing. This is some new shit to you. You got to really take your time, and I don't think he really did when he did it, and that's why he went right back to doing what he did best.
But
Yep.
see now, even with my man that did Us, Peel, my thing is that look where he went.
Oh my God, I was surprised.
Listen,
I was
when
like-
we heard this man was making a movie.
And he a comedy dude.
Yes.
Listen. And my thing is, and this is what was so funny because that first movie, Kiki and her damn family told me it was a comedy.
Why you say
Oh,
that?
no, that ain't no damn comedy. You talking about us?
Funny.
No. Oh, the other one. Oh.
What's the first one?
Stay woke. Stay woke.
Oh, stay woe.
What's the one? With
What
the,
is
That
it
was
called?
Get Out.
Get
Get
out.
Out.
Get out. That ain't
call
no
it-
comedy
I
either.
call it.
It's
It was
like
a little bit of
comedy
good- it was a little
thriller.
bit-
It got some little funny
Okay.
scenes.
It's
Yeah.
a comedy
What?
thriller.
And this is what I tell people about funny people. Funny people are the most darkest people. If you ever got inside of their head, like some of the shit that I find funny and shit like that, like people don't find funny. Like I'll be joking around, like even with my mom or whatever, and shit here. Like when I moved here and I started unpacking, and my mom had a prosthetic leg before she passed. It was a box. And I took the prosthetic leg and I told my niece to take it outside and put it in the storage closet.
Oh my
and she
gosh.
put her hand on it and was like, so really, what you about to do with this? You know what I mean? But me and my brother were fighting over this fucking leg.
Damn.
He's like, nah, I want the leg. Nah, bitch, I want the leg, bitch. She my mama. No, bitch, that's my leg. Bitch. We was really going at it.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? And like, some people
These people.
will laugh, but telling that story to my grandmother's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my thing
Sick.
is that some of the people that be the funniest too, you be some of the darkest people. So when I found out that was him, I was like, oh, that shit right on point. But he didn't have to go do that overly funny black stupid movie to put a movie out 1st, because now we're set up that we don't have to do that.
Right.
Right.
You see what
right.
I'm saying?
Yep.
So my thing is, we don't have to go that route. We don't have to do not taking nothing away from Belly because Belly is a cult.
No, that's a classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
You're
classic.
right.
Especially the scene.
But I don't want to be I don't want to be considered that as like like people looking outside that are out of the black community looking at us like white people, Spanish people, whoever they are, and they say I never seen a black person. Like there's people in Tennessee I ain't never seen a black person like, so they watch these movies. They think that's all we would do.
Right.
still rob and do drugs. Like I don't want them to think that like all the
Right.
time. Like these
Exactly.
hood movies are good, but we gotta get more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Yep,
real.
yep,
You
yep.
just said a magic thing.
Yep.
Hey man, that reminds me. KJ wrote a script that we were supposed to do a movie on a couple years ago, and that shit never happened.
Well,
Movie called Lick. Yeah, my movie career could have probably been took off by now too, man.
She done dropped the mic.
Yeah.
What the- oh.
Yeah. I would have dropped my I could have been Remy Washington around here.
Remy Washington.
Remy Washington.
If somebody don't get Samuel L. Jones out this
Hey, man.
oh my
My man say he
Yeah.
can get Ness Iris.
Y'all wanna give pats on the back about a movie script? He wrote a script.
We don't know
We ain't
nothing.
ready.
We don't know
Still got the
nothing.
script.
We don't know nothing about this man's
You're
script.
paying- I see
And
what you're
listen,
saying now.
and listen,
I'm so sorry.
listen. We support. I support everything my team do. My man has never told me about a script. My man will
Yes, he did.
Why you never
He
told
done
him about the
sat-
script, KJ?
No.
I haven't
We
heard
talked
about the
Come
script.
on.
Come on in.
We talked about it. Yes, we did. We talked about it like episode 3.
Action.
Like our
Action.
second or third episode.
Hey, look, it's my time to
Action.
shine. What y'all-
Go back and watch it.
Action.
They y'all ain't even look like the man when you walk through.
Yeah.
But listen, I ain't know about no. Listen, I didn't know about no
we didn't
movie.
talk about it. I'm telling you.
Okay,
we talked
listen.
about it.
I'm gonna give you
Kiki
$3.
got elephant memory.
Remy brought it up.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe page to get your monies together for your videos, for your movies. I got the first $3 on it. Time management. Oh well, you ain't never gonna get that.
One of the main characters, the moved to Atlanta, so we gotta find a whole nother.
Listen, whatever.
Whole nother cast.
Write another script and write Remy out of it.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Well look, see how they do me?
Yep.
And
Right
they wonder
about
why
love.
I act so cocky, cause this how they.
This
treat
is
me,
how,
you
because
know
his
what I
album
You gotta
coming
protect
out.
yourself. You
No,
know?
this is the answer that you get because you so damn
mean?
cocky.
Whatever, man. I'm not
You know what I
cocky.
mean? We so
Most
so
humblest
flattered.
person y'all know.
All right, so we got the movie coming. We got the series coming. What else is coming on? What else is going? I need to know. Am I gonna see you at you gonna see you at Headbuster Week?
Yeah, I'm doing Headbuster Week.
All right,
I'm
we gonna
filming
be there
I'm
too.
filming all the events, listening
Oh,
parties,
you'll
Strong
see
House
us. We'll
parties.
have these beautiful microphones. Say love, love, sex,
Oh,
music.
okay. I'm gonna have to stop by. And
We'll
say
be in
what's
the
up.
place. We'll be in the
You know,
place.
get
We'll
some,
be in
get
the
some
place.
cameos of y'all.
Now listen, you said you don't smoke and you don't drink, so we had to give you a T-shirt.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Did you?
We just assuming we know you don't got no kids, but we assuming you still use protective stick because you ain't got none.
Here, get some of these lickety split papers.
Lickety split. Now I saw homeboy pull this fruit roll up
These
thing.
lickety
It's
split
right
papers.
Nah, I'm good. I don't want that tissue. I don't.
Get some of them lickety
I
split.
use
Is
this.
it- Everybody always claiming they using the Magnum.
What do you
Listen,
claim?
and
I do.
I should have brought them other ones. What was
I
the ones
do.
called?
Okay, I'ma
It
tell
was
you-
called ones, right?
No, these things too small.
Everybody always claiming they shit right. Trina, what was that one? It was ones, right? The brand one. They're actually
They're
extra
extra
large
they're larger.
condoms.
They're actually
But just cause
larger.
your shit don't say Magnum on it, niggas will. I don't use no. Get the fuck out of here. How many niggas you done seen and you like my nigga?
Twist
They got a lot of extra
Twist tie the
slack.
side of that bitch.
Y'all so
I don't.
I
so
gotta
damn
go get them
crazy.
them little black rubber bands.
Yeah,
Tie
right.
this bitch up.
Just ain't even just
Like everybody ain't got a fake,
lying.
but
Lying.
and
Oh, that's
really,
just only from experience.
I mean, I'm just saying the truth. It ain't even really about. Sometimes it ain't about a limb. Sometimes
You know,
you
you
can
know,
have a nigga with
you know
something
who don't
big
have-
and they don't know how to fuck.
you know who don't have them problems? You know who don't have problems? You don't know how to.
It is.
You know who don't have those problems? You know who don't have those problems?
I mean, am I
Stud
allowed to
lesbians.
pick my own
You ain't
problem?
never heard a stud lesbian come back and say that the condom too small.
Damn.
See, she went the other way.
Yeah, you went.
Talking about it's too small.
Have you ever asked one? I mean,
Wow.
I ain't never heard. Have you ever asked?
I'm gonna ask one though. I'm going down to
You know
Ybor.
what, though?
I'm going down to the other side of Ybor tonight.
You know, I'm offended tonight though.
Why?
Because we've never had this many guests give back this many gifts.
What?
You know,
oh
I
yeah.
apologize. I apologize. You know, you're right. I'm gonna take the flyer. I actually stole a couple.
Listen,
already.
everybody,
I got you one of those too. And they flavor. This is wild berry.
I don't know.
go find
Wild berry, vanilla.
go find one of your
I don't
short
know how
friends.
it's gonna work. You gonna
Spearmint. I don't know. The woman that's doing. She should be mad as fuck.
Hey girl, I got this.
No,
Spearmint.
you
What you
don't
call
tell
this
her.
shit?
You come. It's a.
Dams.
Yeah.
She gonna say, "What
it's
is that? A
dental
fucking
dam.
handkerchief?"
Look, hey girl, I got this dams
What are
for
you
you,
putting
man.
on
So
You put it here first. You suck it in. You know,
a
one
bit,
nil.
like it's like a bill.
Say, what is that? A bill? She gonna say, "Girl, this nigga went down on me and had a fucking bill." Fucking bill.
That's how you gotta do it first, right? And then you use the second one and you do whatever you gotta do. I don't know.
I don't
I'm
see
just
that-
saying-
I don't see that in
I'm
the
saying
directions.
if you do it correctly,
I don't see that.
if
in
you
the
do it
directions.
correctly, this shit should not still be on.
If you doing it, you know.
It should not still be on though.
If you doing it, die, bitch. Die doing it. Die. If you bring that plastic chicken together.
Lord, Jesus.
That girl gonna.
Lord,
Girl, go,
please.
hey, girl, come over and be like, what you need? You need to blow your nose or something? What you?
Deliver us.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. But it may work for some. It's flavored. There are flavors. It's strawberry, vanilla, wild berries, spearmint. And nothing like. No, you know, but you know what? Don't knock it, right? Because spearmint work when you give a
I'm
head
with
for
you.
a man.
I think Kiki want to
might
use them.
work.
I think Kiki want to use them. She ain't let go about them yet.
She excited about them damn fruit roll-ups.
Okay, I
She's
done
so
told,
serious.
okay, I done said this already. If you're giving head properly, this shit should not still be on me.
You gonna try it?
If you're giving no, because I
But
like
you over
all,
here
I like
promoting
all
it?
of the real things. So don't tease me with shit.
Mico, tell the people where they can find you
if
at,
someone
brother.
did come up with you that, what you gonna tell them?
Too late.
Is you gonna tuck that in your shirt?
Wow.
Fuck, I don't know. I plan on getting wet. I plan on your mouth being wet. I don't know.
Okay, too much information for me. My eyes running.
Wow.
My eyes running.
I don't know. Action.
All right, act.
We late.
Action.
Oh, I keep the cup too. This is good. Thank you for the shirt, guys. Thank you.
Listen,
You're
so
welcome, brother.
tell everybody where they can find you at on social mediums.
Okay. You guys can find me at almost everywhere. It's Mico White, Mico White, spelled just like the color, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud. I don't know why I got SoundCloud. I got one. Twitter, all that. Yep. So definitely
Everybody
find me out.
don't know how to spell white.
Oh, that's what I said. Well, okay. WHITE.
I'm just saying this.
I mean,
This
you're
new
right,
age.
you're right.
This new age be dropping letters all the damn time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They
that's-
put a
yeah,
Q in
spell
the
it just
front.
like the
White.
color. That's like
White.
Because I feel you. Like,
WITE. WIT. I don't know.
All right. Well, we had a blast with you. You know
Yes,
what I
we
mean. So
did.
we're gonna let you
Appreciate
walk
you
on
guys.
through. I guess G here, so I guess we can talk to him for a couple.
all right.
minutes.
Appreciate
We're
y'all.
gonna
Thank
talk to
y'all
him for
very
a few
much.
minutes.
Hey, my
Do
man
he
G.
get,
wanna
do he
be on
get in
camera.
front of the camera?
He don't get in front of the camera. We can talk to him off the camera. You know, we gotta send home and pictures and shit to him off the camera.
Y'all already know when y'all come to this love, lust,
y'all
sex,
see him-
and
y'all see him
music
Y'all seen him
show.
walk
Y'all
through?
seen him walking through?
You gotta do what? Leave your morals
Ain't
at the motherfucking
what
door.
is he doing? But listen, and then he went to do his own closing. He just, it's
He be looking like the man when
Hey.
he walked through.
this is so sad. It's so
Hey.
sad. So listen, we like to thank all of our guests that came out here with us tonight on the block with hip hop. And Mico, and then G slided in from through the back, around the back.
Oh man.
All right, and we want to shout out Red Bull. Kiki, tell them where they can find us.
Now y'all know YouTube, Love Lust Sex and Music. Don't ask me what that URL is.
Yeah,
no
she
more.
done had a little 2 minutes.
www./. I don't remember that shit. Don't ask me right now.
Shit, and we on iTunes and
Oh, her cup by empty.
And I had a couple
Music,
for
music.
this. Don't-
Oh,
and all
wow.
that good shit. A special shout out to everybody that came out and did the 1 year with us. Thank you. We love you all dearly, and to our fans and our friends and our family that come and support us, whether it be at home or they come to the studio and support us. We love you guys dearly.
Absolutely.
And as Remy started to say before, when you mess with that love, sex, and music team, you gotta leave your morals there at the motherfucking door.
You
We
just
out.
wanted to lead it tonight. That's all it is. Just say that. It wasn't good when I said it, but you wanted to say it. Whatever.
Just how it